Oh, there we go. This is a re-review. The last two reviews, I don't think it's last two, before the last two, but it's last for the blood got on there. This was meant to be a review before his knee pad broke. Also, I lost the chainsaw at the time, so I didn't re-review it because afterwards I broke the knee pad, which, as you can somewhat see in there, it's super glued on now. But there we go. Here's the Doomslayer from Figma. It's not official. I didn't get the official one because I didn't know what Doom was at the time. But boom, doo. He looks better on camera. I'll say that now. He's a nice green. Let's get this foam out of here. He is actually very nice. The green on camera is a lot better. Same with the visor. But just to say, this should have an extra piece, but just it doesn't. Okay, the hand fell off. One downside of the bootlegs. But, so, just to get into it simply, he comes with, actually I'm going to go through the accessories now, just to save some time. What the hell? You're weird, buddy. But here we have the hands that he comes with. I don't know what this piece here is for. Then pointed to, I know. Yeah. But there's all his hands, gripping hands, and blah blah blah. Fine. Also a thumbs up hand. His knee pad is okay. Lie him down for now. But then after that, he's got super shotgun with the meat hook. This is the Doom Eternal version, so it's got the crucible. He's got a big he's got a big fucking gun. It's not a big funny giant, I can tell you that. Ain't friendly. Nothing about it's friendly. He does have a retracted thing. I just don't have the confidence to super glue a peg in to make it tighter. And then it's extended blade. And then what do he has a chainsaw. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Takes a chainsaw with a brainsaw. Chainsaw his neck while his head barely hangs on. Trust me, I don't even know what I was saying myself. Oh god, this... What the hell? This is one bad thing about level tech. I'll get into that in a minute. But crap. There we go. But now you may be wondering, how does he hold all those accessories? Actually, technically his grenade launcher is an accessory and it's missing one piece. Because this sits here, then another piece sits then. Blah blah, it still works. There we go. So, in more detail, here's the BFG. Clearly see the seam. It's not that heavy, it's kind of light. But then watch this. Now, actually. First, where did I put it? There it is. Second of all, he comes with a, let me get the arm off, stand. What do you do? There we go. There's the stand. It plugs into his back. There we go. Peak now. He is now able to stand and take a punch from One Punch Man. Or Two Punch Man, whichever one you want. There we go. And here's the meat hook chainsaw. This does not look right. I know it looks kind of weird there, but that's not the point. Still tacky. So a bit tacky, I don't know why. There's the chainsaw. Not chainsaw, that. You know what I mean. There's the crucible with all the writing on it. The blades. Just get the blades out of the way, I can't be bothered. Slot there. Blade goes in. Put the arm down. Oh. You're staying. Oh, whoop-de-doo, the blade staying in his arm. And then, there we go. That one didn't. That was not good. Plug. Oh, come on, get in there. There's a retracted blade. And I'm not going to go over all the hands besides a gripping hand, a relaxed hand and a thumbs up hand because I'm lazy. But actually, why am I putting on? Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, that's nice. But so we're gonna start with this hand. Now, what you do is you take your little tray of hands. You choose a left hand, you know? Use like a left hand to hold the bottom of a gun. I'm gonna have to... That's coming off. Okay, that goes in the chainsaw's place. It goes on top of the chainsaw. Takes his chainsaw with a blade saw. While his head barely hangs out. Okay, that's not going on. Okay, give me a minute. This hand. This is really difficult on cam. Because, like. There we go, there's that hand. That stand cannot keep him in the air. It can do one thing though, and that's just support his weight. That's the best part. Here we have the gripping hand. I'm just gonna do this off camera, I can't be bothered. There we go. If I take these hands and put them in here. Get out all my blabberlings. There we go. There we go. This guy is on a penial. Like if I just straighten him out. There you go. You're not trying to pose him. Yeah. There we go. There's the super shotgun. You can do that. You can hold it there if you want to. He can hold his. You can put the hand on top, like he's about to do the thing. You know. But when we got the super shotgun, we'll get his most iconic look. We will put in some others next time. The previously reviewed Master Chief, not like just before me, like a little while ago. It's a previous review that I've done. And then a review that I was going to do, but then never did because I kind of broke it. Can you drop your fucking hips down? There we go. Level Tech, Agent Venom. Stand up. Stand up. Oh, there he is. He won't stand up. There we go. There he is. There we go. Now you can kind of see them. What would you do? There we go. But then to a whole that. But now we gotta move the gun like that from the thingy. Put it back in the container for now. Grab the chainsaw. Make sure the trigger's on the the right way up. And whoop-de-doo, there goes the hand on the chainsaw. Now this isn't exactly the hand for the chainsaw. It's just a hand to save me time to make the poses look better. Well, basic ass poses, because it's actually really difficult to pose the Doom Slayer. There we go. There's the chainsaw. Whoop-de-doo. Take that. Placing there. Now, before we get to the crucible, let's get to the BFG and take the hand off, because I ain't doing that shit with the hand on the body. But now you can. Okay, what's the name of my hand? I don't like that. Okay. There we go. There we go. There's the BFG. There you go, there's like another potential thumbnail. Now, I don't mind removing this hand entirely because, yeah. You gotta change the hand out for... Hold on, I need to check which one. R7, I think. Shoe Angel's Tail. No, I think this is R5. Yes, R5. It was in the packaging as R7. Okay, wait a minute. This is not going well. Okay, that one's even tighter. Okay, what is this? Okay, I think it is. But now, before we put this on his body, if we just move back a bit, there we go. We're gonna get this in here, and you can move the fingers, they are malleable. There we go. Okay, that's not the right hand, but at least it works. The hand works, at least. Like, there we go. I can't be bothered to sort another way out. There we go. I gotta change the hands to the default hands anyway for the posing. And then I'll display them. And I'll go from now and display them on the shelf like that. There we go. There he is, just standing there menacingly. Oh crap. Beautiful. That's most likely gonna be fun now. But now, that's how he looks with the crucible. So they can go, F with your heads. Tell it Hogan says, put the sand back in your back. There we go, I've sorted him out. I've taken him off the stand for now, just so that I can have better access without the stand in the way. Oh, oops. But simply, he's got he looked that far, not that far, but obviously the collar's restricting it. Look up that far, because he's got like a ship. I mean, you can see the butterfly joint in there. You can see how the butterfly joint works. Yeah, you can shift his head up to look that far, and then shift it down to look that far. It's got 360 at the arm, go out that far, butterfly joint, bicep swivel, and this is on a strut so it can do a little ball. It's not a dumbbell ball joint. But then clicky here, and then shoulder pads, be careful with them. With swivel, and you saw how it's I have one up here actually, so if I grab that, it's one of these joints of the wrists. I want to focus on my hand. 1, I want. There we go. It's one of these joints to swivel both sides. Also does that. Pardon me. But then, he's got a diaphragm joint which allows him to have an arcing back that far and goes that far. Without the crunch. This actually has in it another joint by the moment. It can just swivel and look up and down. With the other joint, it can do that. It can do what it does in the game when you shoot the grenade out. But it's got a waist swivel that can also crunch down and arc back a bit, so together they can get that far and go back that far. Not much that far back, but you know, enough is enough, like thingy. Leg kicks up that far, kicks back that far. Swivel. Trying to remember how these leg joints work. They're a bit weird because there's a ball joint in there, I'm pretty sure. And there's a joint up here, so yeah, weird. Double jointed. This is actually the clicky side. This side is not clicky. This side is not clicky. It's kind of just weird. I don't know what that bit there is for. I don't know what this bit here is for. But, knees on some slight thing. This swivel's out. My arm is hurting a lot because I'm leaning on it. There we go. Foot swivel, pivot. This moves a little bit here. And there we go. We get a new review. So thank you for watching the review. This is first one in a while. Properly. The other ones, yeah. But they were Transformers reviews. I could make some random bullshit with them. This guy, not too much. But have a nice night. Bye bye. Oh no, that would not work. Never mind. Good night.
Megatron.